Nadine, what happened? You wouldn't tell me anything on the phone.
Trevor obviously OD'd on heroin.
What? How? When?
He went to a party. There was obviously heroin there. 2 hours later, he OD'd. When they brought him in, he was semi-conscious and on oxygen, and now he's in intensive care, and I'm about to lose my mind.
Is this his first time using?
I don't know. I never noticed anything before. I never had any reason to look for anything. Oh my God, how can this happen? My son goes to a party and he almost dies? How does this happen?
Are you gonna stay here?
No, the doctors want me to go home and get some rest, and they said they'll call me if anything.
Okay, come on. Let me take you home. I don't think you're in a shape to drive.
But first I gotta go see him one more time. Okay, maybe he's conscious, fully conscious.
Okay, I'll come wait. All right, thank you. Oh, it's okay.
Maggie, I am about to do something that I thought I would never have to do in my life. I'm going to my son's room and find out what he's been doing.
Nadine, do you think you should? I mean, you are invading his privacy.
This is my house. Now, you don't have to go if you don't want to, but this has got to be done.
Do you even know what we're looking for? I mean, I only know what I've seen in TV and movies.
Well, I hope what we saw is what we're looking for, because I don't know either. Oh my God!
What did you find?
Have I been so blind? My son has been cooking and using heroin in my house. Oh God, how did I miss this?
Oh, there's more?
There's more, man. There's more. This is my son, Trevor. He's using heroin in my house. How does this happen?
I don't know what to say. Are these your good spoons?
My son leaves home, going to a party, and he freaking ODs? Oh. No. This hasn't been a circus for me either. I don't want to hear any of your speculations. You don't know anything more than I do about this. And you know what? I don't even want to talk to you about this. I'm hanging up. I'll find the center myself. Ugh. If I can. Right? Drug abuse centers. Whew, there sure is a lot of them. Okay. Except most insurances and major credit cards. Of course they do. Mag, meet me for coffee? Yes, I can leave right now. All right, I'm on my way. Oh, hey, man. Thanks for ordering.
Oh, sure thing. So what's up? You sounded stressed on the phone.
Oh, and how? I was on the phone with one of the rehab centers for Trev, and they think I ought to see somebody. You know, a counselor or a therapist or something.
But What? Trevor is using.
Yeah. And they think it's gonna help me deal with his using.
What? What are you going on
And
about?
it's supposed to help me deal with being an affected person that has an addict in my life. Plus, they want me to go to group sessions with other folk who, you know, have addicts in their family.
I don't understand. Trevor is the addict, and you have to put in all this work. It just
But
doesn't seem
I
right.
need it. I need the help. I need the help. And they're going to teach me what to look for. I'm late for that right now. I'll get certified in CPR. You know, Maggie, I do think I'm in over my head. I think I do need the help. You know, under my roof, in my face. He did it in my face. You know, all those times I thought he was tired or sleepy, must have been nodding out. Now that I know what nodding out is. And I can remember his eyes being red. I thought he was drunk. But I never smelled any alcohol, so I can't believe I was so blind.
No, Nadine, don't beat yourself up. This isn't something you can.
I know there's nothing that you can say about this. I don't know what to say. But all I am glad that you were here to listen.
Oh, and I'll listen.
Oh.
So, when does Trevor get out of the hospital?
Well, he's conscious, barely talking. You know, I guess he's embarrassed. It's a heck of a way to get busted and find out that let your mother find out that you've been using. But they say there's no after effect from the OD, and in a couple of days I'll have a rehab group. They'll have it available then.
Oh, rehab. Does he want to go?
He's being stubborn, you know, saying, I'm okay, I don't need it, I can control it, I know how to handle it, I don't need rehab.
Well, we've always heard that a person has to want to go to rehab or it doesn't help them.
Well, you know, she's gonna go. I think I'm gonna try to get him to go.
Nadine, he has to want to go. If he goes just because you want him to, it doesn't mean there won't be another time.
He has to want to go. He has to want to go, Maggie, because the next time he could die.
Do you know what you're in for?
Well, look, that's what the rehab and the sessions are supposed to do. Prepare me for it. Get me ready. I gotta be there. I have to. He's my son.
This is scary, Dean.
I know.
It's a world outside of our world, a world we've ever known. I mean, we're squares, Dean. We don't need to know anything about this. I doubt we even read a book with an addict in it.
But I still have to go. He's my son.
Hey,
Babe!
hold on. Valerie, come on. Okay, let me breathe. All right.
I'm glad you're home. I missed you, Trevor.
I missed you too. It was only a few days though.
I know, but a few days is a long time. I missed you.
It was scary, Val. It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I stopped breathing.
It was just a bad batch or something. No one else OD'd. You're all right. That's all that matters. You're still here with me.
Mom wants me to go to rehab. She's even found a place.
Why? You're not an addict. Your mom just doesn't understand.
She doesn't understand what?
The feeling youth about being young and we know what we're doing. She has no idea. I mean, really, I doubt she's ever even smoked a joint. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go to Ian's.
Oh, Jervis. Who's Ian?
Oh yeah, I met him after you. Well, you know. He's cool. You'll like him. And he knows somebody with some good stuff. The guy who deals with her.
Valerie, I just got over an OD. I think I should cool it for a bit.
That was just because you had some stuff from a bad batch or something. Ian has other stuff too, if you're sure you want to wait a while. Come on, I'll be with you. Trevor, I'll take care of you. I did the last time, right? It's not like we do this every day. We're celebrating. Celebrating you coming back, babes. Come on.
Whoop. Okay.
A busy day today. Here's my trash can. Peanut must have took it yet again. I thought I heard you knocking. Please, come on in. How are you? Have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. I want you to relax, okay?
Thank you.
So, I know you told me on the phone you've been dealing with some substance abuse issues. So, how can I help you today? What can I do?
I thought they explained all that to you, when I made the appointment. Well, I'm here to get help with my son using drugs. He OD'd, but he made it through, but I need help with that.
So, what kind of help do you need?
I need for him to stop using drugs. He's ruining his life.
Okay. So what do you plan to do about it?
Try to get him to stop before he kills himself.
And how do you plan to do that?
Well, if I can get him to rehab, then maybe he'll see just how bad it is.
So you want me to recommend a treatment center for him?
No, I found one that takes my insurance.
So you want me to set up appointments and maybe counsel you or something?
No, I want you to help me help my son,
Why is this your responsibility?
because he's my son.
Okay. But how do you plan to convince him to stop using?
If I can get him into rehab first, then we'll go from there.
Excuse me. You said you needed help, but you seem to be only concerned about your son. And he wants no part of the help you're trying to give him, so how can I help you get him?
Help me help my son.
Okay, have you been a good mother?
Well, you think I have.
Did you tell him not to use drugs?
Of course, why are you asking me that?
Okay, so you think you've been a good mother. You told him not to use drugs. What more could you have done?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where I failed.
Why would his using be your failure?
Because he's using drugs. So I must have misstepped somewhere.
So what is it that you could have been doing to keep him from using drugs had you not missed a step?
I don't know.
So you want me to tell you why this is your fault?
I didn't say it was my fault.
That's right, you didn't say it's your fault. So what are you using that you need help with to help your son that made you miss a step and him choose heroin over all the other drugs out
I don't use anything. I'm not using anything.
there? Do you drink?
Yeah, I have drinks occasionally with friends.
Do you get drunk?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. I don't have a drinking problem. And that's not why I'm here. And you cannot sit there and compare heroin to alcohol or a few martinis.
Why not?
Because heroin kills.
So does an alcohol.
Well, it's not the same.
Listen, a drunk driver can cause an accident to kill a whole lot of people at one time, a lot more.
Yeah, well, it's still not the same.
Okay. Would you rather your son be an alcoholic then?
No, not really. Why are you asking me that?
Honestly, to make it easier to accept, I guess. I mean,
Right, that's the lesser of two evils.
this is true. Then what does the family do next?
Well, talking about if a house caught on fire and everybody got out alive, well, I guess they would salvage stuff.
Such as?
I don't know, pictures, memories, whatever's important to them.
What are you gonna salvage from your fire? What's important to you?
My son.
Mhm.
I want to save my son.
Can you save your son?
I hope so.
And what if you can't save him?
Well, at least I would have tried.
Okay. What if he doesn't want to be saved, and what if he doesn't want to stop using?
Why would he?
Why indeed? Are you among the things that you saved from the fire?
Why are you being so negative?
I don't mean to sound negative, but I'm just stating the facts. I mean, I want you to be prepared for what could be ahead.
You act like this is a lost cause, like there's just no hope for my son.
I didn't say that, but what if it turns out that way?
Well, I would feel like I failed.
Do you feel like your son is failing you?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Has he done everything you've always asked him to do?
Well, sometimes, basically, but you know, he's really a good kid. He's really a good kid.
Okay, did you tell him that all drugs are bad?
Of course. Why are you asking me this over and over again?
Why is he using heroin then?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
No, I don't know, and I guess I didn't want to know.
Why didn't you ask?
Because he's my son, and the questions would make him go away, and I don't want to lose him. I don't want him to go away.
Okay, so you've answered my son like 7 times already, all right? Would the whole drug abuse issue not even matter if he was using another drug or something else?
No, it never have before. That doesn't make me a bad person.
I didn't say it did.
Well, that sure was echoing in this room.
I'll tell you what. Our time is just about up for today. I've taken a few notes for future references. So, are you going to come back and see me? And we can talk about how I can help you?
Well, you know, I don't know what I want from you right now,
I
other
see.
than wanting Trevor to be clean.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you come back and see me, we can then talk about how I can help you.
All right. I'm gonna come back at least one time. Just one more time.
Okay, so if you lose sight of you, you won't be of much help to him. Now, I don't mean for this to sound like any type of endorsement of any kind, but the chances of your son surviving an OD back in the day would have been slim to none. A lot of people have died from this stuff. So you got your work cut out for you.
All right, I said I'll come back at least once.
Good. I got some homework for you.
Homework.
Yeah, homework. Just relax. I just want you to breathe. That's the homework.
What?
Just breathe. Breathe.
So I think we need to stop using for a while. Promise, Mom.
You're becoming a downer. Do you realize how lame this
I promised my mom.
What are you going to do? Not party anymore?
Just want her to let up about the rehab thing. I have to prove to her that I know what I'm doing.
Ugh, seriously? She still wants you to go to rehab?
She does. And she checks my room for dope. Spoons and needles.
What? She invades your privacy? Let's get our own place.
It's easier said than done. I don't even know if I can swing it. I've been waiting until I've had more time in at my job, and it's not like I want student loans for the rest of my life.
We can swing it together. I think it will be so great living together. Come on, let's celebrate.
Val, moving in is a big step. We haven't even known each other a year.
But we love each other.
Loving each other won't be enough. We need to be stable in order for it to work.
We'll work it out. Come on, let's celebrate. Trevor, let's celebrate.
All right. This time.
So how is the therapist or counselor? How'd it go?
He was tough, almost mean. I don't know what I was in for. I didn't know it.
Well, then don't go back or find someone else.
Wanted to all like him.
Well, then stick with him.
Oh no, same attitude, different bodies.
I think you should give him another shot.
Mm.
So, do you know what you're gonna do with all that stuff you found in Trevor's room?
Oh, not just his room, in the basement, in the garage, everywhere. Got it all together and threw it in the trash.
Ugh. I've never seen stuff like that. Where did he get all of it?
Well, the spoons were mine.
I meant the stuff.
Oh,
Where did he get it?
It's out there. Apparently, you can buy more stuff than you can weeds. It's not as expensive. And you can get all you want.
I thought heroin was over. I mean, I thought everybody knew how deadly it was and that they wouldn't take it anymore.
It didn't matter then, and it doesn't matter now. I wonder how long it was that Trevor's been using before I found out.
It's hard to tell. I mean, they can function normally for a long time.
Did he think he was getting over on me? And he just wanted to see how long it would take for me to find out what he was doing?
Well, why do you think he would do that to you?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just pulling at straws. I think, like Dr. Coston says, just breathe.
Well, yes, he is right about that, Deanie. Just breathe.
It's like there's a bear sitting on my shoulder, on my chest. Oh.
Have you had a good cry lately? A good cry can be very cathartic, you know? It's like the causeways open up and all the pain and tears come flowing out. I do it from time to time. I think you need that relief.
I'll cry when this is all over.
What if it lasts for years?
It may not. He may just come to his senses. Who knows?
Deanie, he may not. You have to be prepared for this. I know it's hard, but you have to prepare for it.
How do you prepare? I'm trying to prepare for it, but how do you prepare to maybe lose someone that you love? You know, Dr. Coston said people who have addicts in their family suffer from PTSD. And I feel like I've been blown out of the water.
See? Look at you. handsome. I love you.
You do?
Of course I do.
Really? Why?
I love you unconditionally. I don't need a reason. We take care of each other.
After that last time, I don't know.
We are making a pact. Right now, we will not dwell on the past. That means we are not going to think about the past, and we are most certainly not going to talk about the past. The past is over. What we have is right now. We have each other, and that's all that matters. Come on, Trevor. Pinky swear on our pact.
We're not kids, Val. Don't be silly, okay?
Come on, Trevor. Pinky swear.
I almost lost my job today, Val.
What? Why? I thought they had taken you back without question. And they can't make you tell any medical information if you don't want to divulge it. You have rights.
Valerie, I was stoned. Nodding out stoned.
Just tell them you were sick or had a late night.
Well, today wasn't the first time.
I have something that will make you feel better. Yeah. All about that.
Val, what'd I just say?
You know, maybe I'll stop seeing him.
I think he brings a new perspective.
He brings something, that's for sure. Maybe he's right.
Well, he might be. You know, Trevor is probably still using.
Well, he's working, and I haven't found anything else in the house. And I think maybe I should have pushed him a little bit harder to get out and get his own place.
Do you think that would have helped?
Well, he wouldn't have as much money to buy drugs.
Well, remember, H is cheaper than weed.
What? What did you say, man?
Look, Nadine, you may never know how this is going to turn out. Not to be completely morbid, but be prepared, Deanie. Trevor could die from this.
How can you prepare to lose somebody that you love? How can you prepare to do that? Like I told you, Dr. Coston says people in my position, families and addicts, suffer from PTSD. I'm not ready to lose it. I'm not ready to lose my child.
Deanie, do you believe in God? Just a little.
You know how I feel about that.
Well, it can't hurt. I'll pray for you.
If you think it'll help, go right ahead.
Oh, word. So, have you talked to Trevor lately?
Yeah, but I get the same thing. I'm okay. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just something that I tried. You know, I can quit.
That's nuts. What's wrong with him?
It's like me banging my head against the wall. I ask him, at least just see a counselor. And he says, I don't need one. So I said, well, do you want to OD again? He just walks out.
Well, at least he's still functioning and still working.
Yeah. I don't want him to die alone out there all by himself and nobody finds me for days. I just can't think of my son rotting somewhere and when they find him, he's just another junkie.
These are things you have to be prepared for.
Oh God, you sound like Dr. Coston. You know, I don't want to be in my house anymore. I can't help my son. I know he's killing himself little by little, and there's nothing I can do. He won't talk to me. I don't know why. I can't deal with it anymore. I want out. Come on. Let's go here. Let's go. I gotta get out of this house. I gotta get out. Okay.
You like? I feel nice. I can't wait to go to this party. We haven't been out in so long. You look so good. I can't wait to show you off. You're going to have the best time. I'm going to make sure of it. Everybody is going to love you. Ian gives great parties.
So you keep telling me. You party a lot with Ian?
I have to party with someone. You're being such a killjoy lately. I haven't seen you in 3 days. I'm starting to think you don't love me anymore.
How can you say that? Come on up. I love you more than anything. I just honestly thought I'd lost you. Just please, promise me you won't take any more unknown stuff, okay?
You knew what to do. You take care of me, babes.
Valerie, not everybody cares about your best interest. They just watch to see what happens when you try new stuff. And they take advantage of women. And even then, worse stuff can happen. Just please, please, promise me you won't take any more unknown stuff.
Trevor, I'm never going to leave you. I love you. Nothing is going to happen. Come on, babes. Let's party a little.
I'll be right back. Hey, Aunt Maggie. How's it going? What brings you by? Take a seat. Mom's not here. Oh. Did she send you to talk to me? Aunt Maggie. Don't want you to worry. I really am.
I see.
So, she didn't send you. What brings you by?
Trevor, she doesn't know I'm here. I'm here because I love you, Trevor.
And maybe I'll listen. Maggie, I'm fine. I really am. And I love you too.
You don't think it'll kill you, do you? Trevor, this isn't chewing gum. This is dangerous.
So is driving a car, taking a swim. Hey, even walking down the street could be dangerous. Maggie, I'm fine.
And you can quit whenever you want.
That's the cliche. And I can.
But will you? Why are you doing this to Nadine? You know this doesn't just affect you. Don't you care?
Of course I care. I didn't want her to know, or you either. I honestly thought that I would stop by now. So, I found something. Something different. I know you call it dangerous, but Aunt Maggie, let me tell you something. And you can take it however you want. Now let me ask you this. What's the most all-consuming, overwhelming feeling that you've ever had or ever experienced? A feeling that makes you weak in the knees. Makes you grin when you think about it.
Well, I don't.
Something that feels better than any food tastes, or sweet aromas, smells, or euphoric sensation you've ever experienced. A sensation more riveting and more soul-moving than you can ever imagine. And that's what I feel every time I use. It's costly, not money. And I know the price I'm paying is very high, risky even. I know I could lose everything and Mom could lose me. I almost want to say that I don't care, but I haven't gone that far yet. The feeling does get more intense each time I use. That's why it's so hard to let it go. Some like the buzz from booze, they think that's enough, or some like weed, or meth, or coke, or whatever. Well, they can have all that. Valerie? Valerie? Valerie!
What's
Val!
happening?
Val? Valerie!
Okay, so how's it going today, Dean?
Another day in combat. The girlfriend OD'd in my house, no less.
How'd that work out?
Well, they were together, and Trevor worked out her CPR until the ambulance got there.
Did she make it?
Yeah. I really want to say reluctantly, but that wouldn't be nice, so.
That in the tone of your voice, you probably feel like if she weren't in the picture, he'd have a better chance at recovery. And, you know, we're human. I know unsavory thoughts tend to cross our minds sometimes.
Who am I kidding? If she dies, he'll find another one just like her. In my opinion, he only had one normal girlfriend, and that was the first one.
Okay.
The older he gets, the crazier they get. I'm telling you, I don't know what he's thinking. It's like going from cigarettes to weed to heroin. But this one, whoo, she is by far the deadliest. He doesn't see it, or he doesn't want to.
Sounds like it. So you never told me, was he using before he met her?
I don't know.
So how many pages of the crossword puzzle that I gave you have you done?
Man, I had way too much on my mind for that. Do you know I don't even want to be in my house anymore? I want to change my identity. I don't want to be a mom anymore. I don't want to be Nadine Kane anymore. I don't even want to have a son anymore.
Is that bad?
To have a stupid son that's just pumping heroin in his veins.
Well,
I wish I was a cat.
a
A
cat.
cat. So I can use my young and nobody would say anything. Yes.
Nadine, come on. You talking about eating cats and all of this? That's a bit much.
That's because I'm going over the edge. I've had it. I've had enough. You need to just reel me back.
Well, I'm
or
trying.
throw one of them mattresses over so I can go
Okay,
jump on it.
just
or,
relax.
you know, just push me.
No,
Push me over the
no, I
edge.
ain't gonna do
Just,
that.
yeah, just do that. What the heck? I want out.
Okay,
I
just
want
relax.
out.
Remember, just breathe. That's it. Just breathe, because you're doing too much.
I had a good day today. The program I was working on will make a difference in the software we're developing. We may get a raise.
Oh, really? That's nice. Do I dare ask about the 4 days I haven't heard from you?
Mom, don't start, okay? Obviously, I'm fine. I'm here, aren't I?
Do you want something to eat?
I could eat.
You want to go out, or do you want leftovers?
Leftovers are fine. You know I love you and your cooking. I don't hate you, Mom.
What?
I said I don't hate you.
Well, I hope not.
Don't ever blame yourself for what I do. I know you don't understand, and I know that you want to. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm not reacting to Dad not being around. He was a great guy. People die sometimes. It's nothing you've done, honestly. You're the best mom I could have asked for. Just, right now, don't try to understand. Just know that this, the using, is my hide. The one that I like.
Well, can you like something else?
I like better.
So is
But
that
Mom,
supposed to make me feel better? Or ease my mind, or is it supposed to ease your mind? Or help you, feel less guilty because you're slowly committing suicide while I watch? And hurting me. Because you are hurting me, Trevor. You need to know that.
I don't want you to worry. And I'm not doing this to hurt you. This, the using, is nothing to do with you. It's about me, Mom, okay? And it's not to be forever.
You know what? It even hurts for me to hear you say something that's stupid. What do you mean it's not hurting me? You don't understand how badly this is hurting me. You know what? But that's my word. Do I want you to stop using? Of course I do, but that has to be something you want to do. I'll do the worrying, okay? But remember, this is hurting me more than you'll ever know, Trevor.
You seem to be real clear on your feelings about this.
What if I start using?
Come on, Mom.
What if I start shooting up? Would that surprise you? Huh? Nadine, Trevor's mother, Carole and Aris.
Mom, that's not funny.
Why not? The family that uses together dies together, right? And I am sure every mother looks forward to having a heart-to-heart talk with their son about his drug use and what he's using. Do you think I want to... Oh, Trevor, you just don't know. The minute you start using is the day I start worrying. I want to stop worrying about you, but I can't. I just don't know how.
Mom, you don't understand.
I don't understand.
No, you don't.
Well, then help me understand. Tell me what it is I don't understand, Trevor. Tell me what it is.
So good. So easy. It's not that easy, though.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not, but you know what? You say you can quit. You say you can quit anytime you want. Prove it. Show me. Show me, Trevor. Show me.
Mom, I can't. It's not that easy.
Exactly. You don't want to quit. And you don't care about me. No, you don't care about yourself. But you know what? I'm not going to do this with you today. I have had it. I am going to the cabaret.
Mom, wait.
Don't be here, Trevor.
Mom.
Do not be here.
Mom.
Did you hear what I said? Do not be here.
Mom.
I want you
Mom.
out of my house.
Mom!
Oh dear.
Mom? Oh, see.
I love you. What's with Nadine? She nearly knocked me over going to her car. She didn't even say hello or anything. She just drove off.
She was just a little upset with me.
Why?
You know, the usual.
Quit using! Why haven't I seen you in 4 days?
You know, usual.
Well, forget her. You don't need her.
Valerie, where did you get that stuff you took?
Don't question me. I know what I'm doing. You can miss out on a good time if you want to, but you are not the boss of me. Okay?
Valerie, I can't watch you OD again.
And you're being a killjoy again. Don't do this to me. I was with you when you OD'd. That's what we do. We take care of each other. Remember our pact? No talking about the past.
Valerie, you were flatlined. They had to use the paddles 3 times. You drive me nuts, but you're lucky I love you.
No, you don't! I'm going to Ian's.
Val, wait, Val.
Good night,
please.
Trevor.
Val, please don't go out there, please.
Are we going to party? Are you going to party with me?
All right, I'll take care of you. Just don't go out there, please.
Here we are yet again. Just give me a second, please.
Take all the time you want.
You all right today?
They made a pact.
What kind of pact?
A pact that stupid people make. Stupid pacts that say stupid things. You know, like forget the past, live only for the future, live for now, party forever.
Was there a suicide component in all seriousness?
No, thank God. They just decided they're gonna just take care of each other. I guess they use drugs together, so they just take care of each other.
So, has his attitude changed any since you told him how you felt?
Not that I can see, but I tell you what, mine has.
That's good. So, how much longer do you think you'll be needing me?
I guess until I can finish the puzzle book.
Speaking of that, how many pages have you finished?
Maybe a quarter.
Don't mind me, I'm just checking my notes again. Okay. So how are you feeling today then?
You know, I think I'm going to get through this.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I know I'll be upset if Trevor doesn't get his act together.
Okay.
If he dies, I'll cry. I'll blame myself. I'll blame his father for dying and leaving me and to take care of him by myself. I'll blame you.
Me?
For toughing me up and making me get ready for the situation that I'm in.
Well, that's my job. So.
So I think, you know, at the end of the day, I think I'll go on. I'll be able to make it.
I think you will. And just remember,
Timberlake.
there you go. You got it. Just breathe and keep breathing, okay? All right.
Val, wake up. Val, come on. Val, get up.
Did you get the stuff?
Val, can you stand?
Did you get the stuff?
No, we can't worry about that now. Let's go.
We have to get that stuff, Trevor!
Val, we can't worry about that now. Let's go.
No! We have to do it now! I don't know anybody else. Ian got busted.
Valerie, they took all of our money after they chased us out of there. Please, let's just go home.
I don't care. We have to come now. I'm not going to make it otherwise.
Val, we need to go. Val, let's go home, please.
You don't love me. You have to take care of me.
Val, those guys have guns.
I don't care.
gotta find me something.
Val.
Please, baby.
Val.
Please.
No. Val.
I gotta have a hit, baby.
Val.
Please. Please.
Val, let's just.
You have to know somebody else. Please, baby. Please,
Val.
baby.
Val, come on, those guys are dangerous. Let's go home, please.
Did they take your wallet?
Well, they threw it at me after they took all the money out of it.
Then let's go to an ATM. Then you'll find somebody with something.
Valerie, let's go. I'm not dealing with that again. Let's go.
No! You promised to take care of me!
Jesus. Valerie, wait. Valerie, let's get back here.
In all seriousness, though, no, maybe.
Why do they have drugs in the first place?
Some of them have good uses.
I didn't know that. I didn't see why. Why do people use heroin anyway? Why is it back on the rise? What happened that they brought it back? What?
I don't know. I've seemed to lost my place in my notes with you.
You are a therapist, right?
Yeah, sometimes us therapists need therapists too. However,
I said, why do they have drugs in the first place?
seem like the roles have reversed, huh? Because, like I said, some of them have good uses. I mean, we do what we can for those that are in need, and we make the best out of any given situation. All right?
No.
I mean, it's like, it's used for different reasons. The feeling, and it's an old feeling, because I know you're probably thinking, why has it come back now? I mean,
Yes.
I've asked myself the same question.
Can you answer it for me?
Well, it's, heroin is,
It was around a long time ago, so why back again now? What brought it back, Doc?
it's an old demon. It's stealthy with old tricks. And it seems to come out on a weak and unweary generation. And it uses tricks that always seem to work. And you know it's a feeling, and it knows that it's a feeling. And one that apparently most can't seem to resist. It's almost like a cuddly kitten. You know, it'll allow you to cuddle it for a little while, but then it turns into a tiger. And it attacks. And it leaves in its waste a lot of bad memories, a lot of bad bloods, a lot of dead bodies, a lot of grieving families. You know, so I don't know why it's back, but it is. And we probably shouldn't deny that fact at all. So you're doing the right thing by being here. Because we're in a traumatic time, you know? And we just gotta make the best of it, whatever it is. And we'll do it. We're gonna get through this together.
You say so.
So I just want you to just keep on keeping on, and we'll just keep doing what we gotta do here.
I'll keep breathing.
This time.
So, I have to say, you two have made amazing progress. You've done well here. And you don't have much longer to go for it to complete the program.
That's really good to hear. Leslie-Rae, I can't wait to get back to my life.
What do you lose the most?
baths.
Wow. You know, I've heard a lot of things that people say that they missed, but I think you're the first one to say that they missed bubble baths.
And flowers, and soft towels. I always use extra fabric softener.
Me too. What about you, Trevor? What are you missing?
Well, certainly not bubble baths. I don't know. I don't really miss anything. I guess I'll just be glad to be clean again or be going home. I don't know. I don't dwell on things, Leslie-Rae.
Well, I guess that could be a good thing. Well, again, you two have done really well here. I'm cheering for you both. You both are great ones.
Thank you. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Everything is so clear in my mind. Food even tastes better. I think I feel like I did before I started using. I think I like it. I haven't made any plans for anything in a long time. Do you realize that we are young? Can you imagine being in our 30s? Wow. It seems so far away. I mean, I wonder what we'll be like at 25.
So you're saying that you're cured? And you don't want to get high anymore, ever?
No! What are you thinking? Are you saying that you want to go back? Don't you feel good right now? When was the last time your eyes were clear without Visine? Don't you feel good?
Yes, I feel good. But are you sure you're ready to let it go? You know, the feeling? Are you sure you're ready to face everything on your own? Do everything sober?
Yes! Aren't you? Aren't you glad that I talked you into coming into rehab with me? This is the only way we can do this, is together. After we complete the program, we're getting a place together. Your mother really doesn't like me. And my mom has a new boyfriend, and she's afraid that I am trying to take him from her. So it'll be great. No more fighting off old men who lie to my stupid mom and say that I came on to them. We can be together all the time. I won't need anything to make me numb. We take care of each other. With the both of us working, we're going to make it, babe. You'll see.
So, why did you start using?
Trying to be a counselor now. Are you?
Maybe.
All right. I was with my friends, and we were getting high, the usual Friday night, doing the usual stuff, drinking, smoking, weed, dropping a little acid, some Molly. Somebody even had some of those mushrooms. Then this guy brought out his stash and cooked to him. He shot up right there in front of everybody. And the look on his face, it was incredible. And his whole mood changed. Like he had just had the best feeling ever. So, about a month or so later, I tried it.
It was something to do, I guess. At first. Then I started to like it. Maybe too much. Okay, physician, heal thyself. What got you going?
I don't know. I had maxed out on weed, booze. Never really went overboard with that. I don't know really. Maybe something? I don't know. It's a cop-out, I guess. But maybe I thought it was a challenge. Could I use it and survive? But then I did see the look on this guy's face that was using it. Boldly, I thought he didn't care if we saw him using it or not. We were all kindred spirits, each and every one of us, getting high on one thing or another. So he whipped out his stash and he cooked it and shot up. And guess it is a difficult kind of high. You kind of have to put the work into it. Then it becomes a bit more of a challenge because then makes you comfy, calls to you, and shoves you out into the night.
Yeah. You have to work for that feeling.
You know, I used to think only losers used or bought drugs. Now look at me. Tying off my arm. Tying off my arm, looking around for a place to cop. Trying to avoid getting robbed or beat up, just because people think I'm another junkie. Well, I'm Trevor Mark Kenyon, one fix away from being a junkie.
Shut up! We are not junkies! Don't you ever say that!
Then tell me, Valerie, what are we? What are we?
We are not junkies! We stopped using! Junkies can't stop! And junkies steal! They even steal from family! They steal from them first! I have never stolen anything to buy a fix! And I certainly have never sold myself or traded favors! I am not a junkie! Is that what Nadine calls you? A junkie?
No. She never has. All she ever said that I was her son, and that she loves me. And of course she wants me to quit using. Then it hit me. I'm one fix away from being a junkie.
What kind of philosophy is this? Religion? Who tried to save your soul? We stopped on our own. Nobody threw holy water on us. We stopped.
That's not a philosophy, Valerie. What I said is a fact. One fix away from being a junkie. I thought I was strong. Tough. Well, tough enough from that night when we were running away from those guys. I started to think, do I really want to kiss the needle that badly? Do I really want to go through that one just for a little while? At least or until the next time I was feeding? And it hit me. I am one fix away from being a junkie.
You mean you're punking out? You're quitting because you're punking out?
AB. I know that I don't want to get killed trying to buy a fix. If I die from the fix, that's something I signed on for. But I do not want to get robbed or beat up trying to score. Why? Does your mom care about you or your dad?
I guess so. You've met Dara. She just tells me to take care. No, to be careful. She is a party girl. Or at least she thinks she is. And Dad? Well, he loves me, gives me money. We hang out. He doesn't know I'm using, of course. When they got divorced, I was old enough to know.
It wasn't my fault. And it was their issue. Why? Does Nadine worry about you? It all sounds like a guilt trip to bring you down. Stuff like that makes you want to be high.
Maybe not. But Nadine, as you call her, has been pretty great. She didn't invade my privacy. That's why she hasn't found out I was using sooner.
What? She was hurt? Why? How would what you were doing hurt her?
You know, she's my mom. She loves me. And she worries.
Like I said, it all sounds like a guilt trip. Let's not talk about that. This is about us. Let's make a new pact.
What about the old pact?
Nothing from the past, remember?
We're not kids, Val. This is for real. Besides, I thought we were cleaning up our act.
The other pact kept us safe. This new one is for the rest of our lives. I love you, and I'm never going to leave you. We are going to take care of each other always. We are going to complete our program, and we are going to stay clean. Come on, pinky swear. Trevor, pinky swear.
All right. All right.
So do you think he'll stay clean?
I don't know. I certainly hope so. I did say a little prayer because he did at least go to rehab. You know, Trevor's looking better. He's gained his weight back. You know, he's looking healthier and his eyes aren't bloodshot anymore. So that's a good thing. But you know, the people in group talk about, you know, how long they've been dealing with the addicts in their lives, the quitting and the starting. I just hope he stays clean.
Well, I'm hoping with you, Denise. So, what about Valerie?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm having a hard time with her. She tells him all the time, I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But you know, he is just so weak when it comes to her. So I don't know.
All right, well, let's not talk about her anymore.
Thank you.
Well, did Trevor tell you why he went to rehab after all the times you tried to get him to go?
You know, he never did. So I really don't know why, but whatever it is, I hope he keeps it in mind. Because I can't go through this a second time. You would really have to have me commit. I don't know how, you know, they talk about relapsing and getting back on track. I couldn't do it anymore.
It's all right. Just
Just
breathe.
yes. Yeah. You sound like Dr. Coston.
Trevor, come and get me. I don't know. Maybe it's a park. There's grass and trees. Don't lecture me. Remember our pact. Come and get me. my mom. Trevor! Trevor! Are you at Nadine's? Then why won't you come get me? I am not a junkie! It's only a minor relapse. Oh, you're so strong. You're going to fall too. You'll see. Trust me. I hate you. I hate you. Move out. Move out. Go back to Nadine's. Hello? Trevor? Trevor? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Please come get me. Please? This was just a temporary, one time, for the old feeling, one time, one last time. Trevor, please come get me. I really don't know where I am. But maybe somewhere near Ian's? But it's a park, and I can see cars. I see a street sign. Let me get closer to it to read it. Thank you, baby. I knew you'd come for me. I knew you'd come. Hey, I got something for the both of us for later. Fine. Don't have one last party with me. I'll party by myself. I love you anyway. I love you, Trevor. I'm never going to leave
Yeah, hello. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was just out running. I had to stop by the office, get some work done. Everything okay? Yeah. No, my plan is fine. Don't worry, I won't. You know what I just, never mind. It's not even real. I wanted to plan, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, we tend to pick up baggage along the way in all we do in life. You know, and that's just some of the baggage that he's picked up. But remember, I believe in God, and he's not a defeatist, and neither are you. You're a fighter, and you're gonna make it through this. Yeah. Probably about 1.5 miles. Yeah, I did. It was actually a good run. I'm probably gonna run another 5 miles, but are you okay? I know. Breathe, right? Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. But just like I said though, just remember that the baggage that he's dealing with, you're gonna deal with, and everybody else, it's not always gonna be my fault. We'll figure out how to get through this, and everything's gonna be okay. All right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. We have another meeting scheduled, or another, tomorrow, right? Okay. Yeah. But you're okay though, right? Yes, you will. I promise you will. All right. No, I'm not gonna say that. We already talked about that. You're stronger than you think you are. And like I said, I'm here and we're gonna get through this together, okay? All right, I gotta get ready to hit the shower and find me something to eat. I can't seem to find that paperwork I came back to the office for, but it's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, it's been a long day. Okay. Yep, I'll do the best I can, and you do the same, okay? All right. It was nice talking to you. I'll see you soon. And just remember, yeah, I'm gonna say it anyway. Just breathe. Apparently you're not breathing, just breathe. Relax, okay? All right. Hey.
I am not a loser because I relapsed, Leslie-Rae. Don't you ever think I am.
I didn't say you were. I'll never. Look, you are not the first person to do this. I've worked here a really long time, and you're not the first person to do this. I've seen people come back and do this.
That's them, not me. I'm going to beat this. It's hard, but I'm going to beat this. It's just powder, dust. I'm not coming back here.
Every person and situation is different, and there are a lot of variables involved. Look, I want you to do this, I really do, and I think we will. I asked last time, so I'll ask again. What do you miss?
Trevor, I miss him so much. He's my... Never mind. I miss our apartment. I have a bunch of plants.
You know, Valerie, I think you're gonna make it.
How do you know?
You seem to be different. You seem to be really different. I think you're gonna take this seriously this time.
You think so?
You've grown a lot. I do. It's almost visiting time. Is Trevor coming back?
He's supposed to.
He's